Hi everyone, it's Cherry Enchantress. So I'm here with what was going to be just a quick reading, but I realized, hey, I could do a quick flip through. So these are Queen Sugar's cards that she gave me. I just wrote pink there so I could remember that this is the pink deck and this is the first one, the original. So let me show you what the original looks like. So, on one side it just says love notes, and all the backings are the same. So, it's just one-sided because it's just a little oracle, but it's messages. It's like messages that, I swear, come straight from the Divine Masculine. She really knows what he's saying. So I'm not going to read all of them to you, but here are a whole bunch of, some of the things that your DM would say to you, and these are just amazing, amazing messages that, I don't know, they wouldn't have come to me that naturally. As good as I am with language and sentiment, I don't feel like it would have come to me like it did to her. So I'm like really amazed, and I think this is her, this is really her wheelwright. I don't know, it's a word that I heard when I was singing in Smule. I was singing some Stevie Nicks songs, and somebody said, hey, that's your wheelwright. And I was like, what's a wheelwright? And it's just something that is just natural. It just is just meant for you. It's perfect. So she is just really good with the divine message things. And then let me show you the pink ones. This is number 2. And then she has her name on the bottom. That's cute. This Queen Sugar. I feel like these should be called sugar-coated love notes. And these are, so one's sugar-coated and one is, got the cream and one's got the sugar. I don't know. But these have the pink backgrounds. And so, you can mix them up, you can have conversations. And that's kind of what I did tonight. I didn't use the pink ones, but what I did was kind of an amazing breakthrough. And those of you who are in separation or non-communication might like to try this that I tried. So I'm going to show you right now what I did. Now, it might help a little bit, being that I'm a tarot reader and an oracle reader, and that I connect with my guides and I have practice at this, but I feel like anybody out there can do this. Okay, so here's what I did. I just took this deck and I was just shuffling it, as I normally do for all my readings, and then cards started flying out, and this is what flew out first. And sounds just like something he would say, or something similar, because this reflects something that happened. Anyway, it's like an inside joke. You all will understand, because those of you who are in a twin flame relationship understand what it means to have this secret communication, or this internal thing that only you and your twin flame, your DM or DF understand. So anyway, so he says, so I'm going to go back and forth like a dialogue. The DM said this to me: I guess the light I see in you is what you see in me. And so I laugh to myself and I say, yes, my love. And then he says, you are my weakness. And I smile and I think about it, and then I say, you know what? I don't want to be your weakness. I want to be your strength. And then he says to me, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. And I laugh. Oh no, honey, those are perfect words. You're saying just the right words. I like them very much. And then he says, I'm ready to take you out on a romantic date. And I'm like, ooh, yeah, me too. I want to go on a romantic date with you. I'm like, so what does that mean? Are you going to come visit me? And then he says, my heart is telling me just do it, but my mind is conflicted. And then I sigh, and I'm like, yep, I know. I understand. I do. I really do understand. And I know there's a conflict. And so, it's not anything that I don't want you to be unhappy. I want whatever is your choice is your choice, you know, whatever you need to do is what you need to do. And then he says, tell me what I can do to make things right. And I think about it, and like, you know, a small gesture, but I don't know if it would be a small gesture or not, would be, you know, opening up our form of communication, which I can't really express what that is to you guys, but it's something that the DM and I know, and you might also have that between you and yours. And I was thinking, well, what if the block was lifted? What if we could communicate like regular people? What if I didn't have to be blocked, you know? And then I'm like this, waiting for an answer. Nothing came up. That was it of the conversation. And so there you go, guys. So that's kind of interesting, right? It sort of opens up something. It opens up something inside yourself, too. Like, what is it that you want, you know? And anyway, so I feel like these are great. Like, thank you, Queen, for letting me, sending them to me. And soon I'll use them in readings and stuff, but definitely it's a great way to use them privately too. And get in touch with Queen Sugar and see if she can do a reading for you. I'm sure she's got a price list and things like that where you can contact her and get a really in-depth reading from her, because she knows how to channel the Divine Masculine better than anybody I know. All right, you guys, well, that was a quick little message and a little... well, if it's nighttime for you, sleep well. Whatever time of the day is, have a lovely day, lovely afternoon, and have a lovely evening. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.